UFC
Hello.
strawweight champion. Hey, how's it going?
Very good.
Good to see you.
Yes, welcome. Have a seat. We're live, so have a seat. And
You were alive, yes.
and welcome,
Hi. Hello.
Jim. This is Jim Norton. He's far better at pronouncing your name than I am.
Really?
I've been struggling with it.
Can I hear?
Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Give me 5.
She slapped me in the face. How close?
Wasn't painful?
Was it close? No, I feel good.
Yeah, it was good. Was very good.
What's the proper?
Joanna champion.
Oh, Joanna champion.
Joanna
Okay, fair
champion.
enough. What happened to your? You were supposed to have Carolina, whose last name I cannot say. You're fighting her at 205.
Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Yes,
That's it.
that would be the one. She was supposed to come with you. What happened to her?
Really? I don't know. Maybe she's afraid already.
Could
I
be.
don't know. It could be. I don't know.
You
It's
know-
an option. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I
No.
heard a few times because we went to a few different radio stations, but this one is my favorite. Probably.
This one so far is the best.
It's nice.
Have you been here before, or just this moment?
No.
It's a
First
great
time.
moment.
Yeah.
Why do you
It
like
is.
this one the best so far? People say I'm very fun to be around. Is that what?
Yeah.
Thank
Maybe.
you.
Yeah, not as much. And I'll tell you this: you can feel better. Nobody's ever said that about him.
Okay.
Nobody considers him fun.
No. No, they don't.
I think we're gonna understand each other.
yeah. Just so we're off on the same footing.
Yeah, you're running out of people to fight. I mean, it's like you're destroying everybody.
No, I'm not. I'm taking my job and hobby, big passion, very serious. That's why.
You consider it a hobby too?
Yes, it was my hobby, still a hobby, still a passion, but it's my job.
What's it like in Europe? Because the woman that you're fighting at UFC 205,
Also from Poland.
yeah, is also from Poland. Is there a big sort of community of female fighters in Poland? Or is it just coincidence?
MMA is very big in Poland. Not so many like top level female fighters,
Right.
but I'm very happy for Carolina, for the Polish MMA because we making history. You know, we fighting on 205 at Madison Square Garden. It's going to be the first UFC show in New York. It's a big deal for me, for all of us. So I'm happy that two Polish, the best female fighters going to fight at Madison Square Garden. This fight's supposed to happen in Poland, but I feel like I'm international champion. I'm UFC strawweight champion of the world. So I feel like I must give this fight for all of you guys. So that's the deal.
What did you do before? I'm always interested in what fighters did before they fought. What did you do before you fought?
Breakfast.
I used to, yeah.
I'll save a seat at that improv class.
All kinds of stuff, you know. I'm very like open person. I like to learn. I like to try. I like to see some. So I used to do climbing, and I used to be a photographer, amateur photographer. So this is what I want to do after I retired. You know, I want to be back to climbing and taking pictures.
What do you like taking pictures of? I'm a terrible photographer.
You are?
Yeah, I'm a good subject. People
So
like
we could
photographing.
get into the we could get into the fight, you know, because I like I love Instagram, I love social media. I'm kind of okay with that. So I'm very mad at people when they can't take good picture of me, you know.
Oh, pictures of you.
Yeah,
What
of
do you-
me and other, you know.
What do you like photographing?
Myself, selfies. No,
Oh,
I'm
just
kidding. I'm
selfies,
kidding.
yeah.
I don't at all. But sometimes I must do this.
Is it difficult for you to date?
Date.
Because,
I'm engaged.
You
so-
are engaged.
So yes, it is hard to put a date. She's engaged.
It is. I'm in the relation for 6 years.
6
7
years.
Yeah.
Is he a fighter?
No, he used to be a soccer player, football player, soccer player. In Europe, we call it soccer.
Mhm.
So yeah,
So an athlete, though. It's,
yeah.
I
So
think
he understands that I must travel a lot. That I must spend few weeks outside the outside of Poland. So yeah.
Is it hard for him to watch you fight?
No, he might come to New York. He likes it. He loves it.
He likes seeing you
understand.
fight.
Yeah. So he's very supportive.
I was always wondering because I'm a comedian. I dated a comedian once, and then just watching her get heckled by someone in the audience really bothered me. So it was hard to watch someone be aggressive towards somebody that I was dating. I can't imagine watching somebody fight that you love.
I'm nice. I'm nice outside the octagon. You know, I don't like myself at all during the fight.
You don't like yourself during the fight?
I don't like to watch myself, watch the pictures and videos. You know, I like to.
You like you when you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Because when you're fighting, you become very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
Why? How does that happen? Like, how do you make that switch? When do you make that switch psychologically?
It's just natural, you know.
Does it happen like as you're walking? Does it happen the day
it's
before?
Fight week.
Fight week.
It's every day. It's getting more and more till the fight.
Do you become difficult to deal with?
No, I'm kind of easy person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you conversational? Because Ronda said that when she fights, she doesn't like any jokes like the morning up. Like she doesn't want to fool around. She doesn't like guys. You know, are you?
I'm different because I like to talk. I like to hang on with people. I like to joke, but I'm focused. You know, I'm focused. But I like to have some people around me. You know.
You don't like to be by yourself.
No.
Can you sleep the day?
Because I'm dangerous for myself.
Why are you dangerous for yourself?
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Well, some people are. Some people, when they're alone, like if I'm alone, I'm awful.
Start going crazy.
Yeah, because I just start thinking weird shit. Like I'm not good alone.
Or doing voices.
Yeah, I do whatever I do.
Yeah.
I'm not good by myself. I need company. I have to have people around me.
Yeah, can you sleep, Dave? Because we talked to Wonder Boy yesterday, and he said right before the fight, he's in the locker room asleep. Like he just kind of sleeps, and then they wake him up, and he goes and fights.
Me not.
No.
Not
Night
I
before?
like to sit, chill a little bit, lie down, listen to some music, talk to my coaches, and I'm ready to go. You know, I put on good preparations always. So yeah.
What do you listen to?
I moved to Florida to Coconut Creek last week.
Music. What kind of music do you listen to?
Listen. I thought, where do you live? I'm listening to all kinds of like.
To get you like ready for a fight though.
No, when I run, I listen to Adele and her last album.
Adele?
Kind of sad.
Yeah.
But, I like it.
Yeah. Hello is a good song. It's the only one I know.
What?
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
That's a good song.
You like
Can
that
you
one?
sing it? Yeah, but it's difficult to sing.
Can you
can
sing
I
it?
sing it? No. No, I used to sing in a band. I blew my voice out.
What band?
It's like fucking puppies.
I'm a terrible singer, so.
Why? Do you have a good singing voice?
No.
Oh, you
No.
don't? All right. I don't know
That's
if it
not-
is.
Better not. I prefer to fight than sing.
Are you nervous about it? I mean, it is a massive stage to be in the first New York fight.
No, I don't know if you know, but I fought in Melbourne with Ronda Rousey, and we fought at Etihad Stadium, more than 54 or 55,000 people. So I like the atmosphere just before the fight, you know.
You like it?
You're considered the number one pound for pound female fighter in the world, above Ronda. And were you shocked when she got knocked out like that?
Yes. But I like her so much. I respect her as an athlete, but more as a person, as a female, and I want her to be back.
Does that, when you see Ronda doing everything that she's doing, not just fighting, but popping up on SNL and doing movies and a book and blah blah blah, does that make the wheels turn in your head? I want to start branching out and doing this other stuff, or do you just focus?
Yes, I want to, but there is a time for preparations for the fight, and there is a time for media and all kinds of different stuff, you know.
Right.
So I'm taking my job very serious, and I want to be more focused on my fighting career.
Can you act? Very good. She just did the whole
thanks.
hairbrush. Yes.
That was very good. That was almost Shakespearean.
And we didn't ask. We had Cowboy Cerrone was in before. We didn't ask him, but he's doing like 6 episodes of Always Sunny, I believe.
Huh.
He's actually doing that. Was on page 2 of the prep sheet. So a lot of the fighters are doing other gigs.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
No. Yeah. Well, she's worried about her.
I don't know. I'm just saying. She shrugged
I'm
his shoulder.
selfish sometimes.
Yeah. Good. But you kind of have to be, right? Like it's an individual
It is
sport.
like-
It's not a team thing.
Yeah, it is, but at the end, not. You know, like my coaches, physiotherapists, like dietitians, nutritionists, other people. They work with me for a long time before the fight. But when I step into the octagon, I'm by myself, just me and my opponent. So Yeah.
When you're fighting and your coaches are yelling at you, can you actually hear what they're saying?
Yes, I can, and this is good. This is good, and I like it because they can see more.
So you actually I always feel like I'd be embarrassed with people yelling like, do this, do that.
I know.
But I listen just to my coaches, not to other people.
But you actually can process what they're saying and be
Yes.
like, okay, like in the heat of the moment, you can change up
like
your
a
plan.
robot, like a robot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I act like a robot. We have some game plan before the fight, but you must take the fight second by second, But you must listen to your corner and just take this fight and just keep on going.
How long did it take you to find coaches that you could trust? Because that's a huge amount of trust.
Yes, it is. So I moved to Florida last week.
Yes.
So I changed my team, my coaches. My head coach is Mike Brown. I'm training at a American top team in Coconut Creek. Mike, he was former WEC champion before UFC bought WEC.
Mm-hmm.
So I have good people around me, and I feel like I can trust him and the other coaches. And yeah,
Where were you before Florida?
Poland.
Oh, you came right from
my
Poland?
hometown, Olsztyn.
Do you miss it, or are you kind of happy to be somewhere else?
I miss it, but it was my choice, my decision to change something in my life, and I want to do more stuff here in US. So that's why I moved, and I really like United States.
Yeah, Florida seems like a good place if you're going to come to the States. It's lovely in Florida.
Yep.
Warm.
Yeah,
You have a
Poland's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes.
You have a twin sister?
Yes, I
No.
do.
I wasn't
And
asking
one
you.
older, and one older.
So your twin sister, what does she do?
She's an accountant.
An accountant?
Accountant?
Accountant. Yeah, accountant. Okay.
What is your family, your sisters, what do they think of the fact that you're becoming this kind of internationally known person?
They are happy for me.
They like it.
They were with me in Vegas, and they were like, "Hey, why you don't stay here? It's different. People treat you different than in Poland. Because UFC is simply the best MMA organization in the world, but it's such a big in US. Bigger than in Europe.
Oh, so they know you much more here than in Poland.
Yes and not.
Wait.
Yes, because I'm doing like all kinds of stuff in Poland, like lots of media obligations. Like I'm like some brand ambassador of few big brands in Poland. But yeah, I
Do you
feel
look-
like I can do more here.
Do you and your sister, are you twins where you look exactly alike, or you're just...
No, we totally different.
What does she look like?
Skinny, quiet, but she's tough.
Did you fight with her a lot?
Like every brother and sister, or sister and sister. Yeah.
I'm always... I didn't fight a lot growing up.
No?
No, I just got bullied.
Yeah, you got beaten up.
So sorry.
Yeah.
You didn't get
Feel
beaten
sorry for you.
You didn't get beaten up as a child?
Not at all.
Most fighters have some kind of a background.
Bad experience. No, me
Yeah.
not.
You just decided you enjoyed
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Well, that's rare. Usually you don't find people just enjoy the idea of fighting.
Yeah, just like,
From
I want to
other
give this
sports.
a try. Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
And so then Dana puts you in this thing and you're becoming huge. You have endorsements?
What does it
Like,
mean?
like Reebok or other people that's on you? Because you have a
Yeah. Samsung.
Samsung?
Samsung, Poland, and Reebok, and the other. Yeah.
All right.
Few.
Cool.
All right. Well, good luck in Madison Square Garden. I'm really happy that you're fighting. You're really fun to watch.
Thank
Tickets-
you so much.
Tickets go on sale on Friday
Yes.
for UFC 205 at Madison Square Garden, which is on November 12th. That's
November the
when the
12th.
show is. Tickets are on sale Friday. They're going to sell out.
Very quickly.
It's going to be the biggest UFC show this year.
Yes.
It might be the biggest UFC ever with Conor fighting
Yes.
Eddie and also Weidman. Chris
Yeah.
Weidman is on the card. Cowboys on the card. You're on. It's an amazing.
Steven Thompson,
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
against Tyron Woodley for the
Yeah. Misha Tate,
welterweight.
Rocket Pennington.
Fuck, Misha Tate's fighting too. Yeah, it's an amazing card, so it's gonna sell
Yes.
It's going to be very, very exciting.
Guys, you must be there.
We
out.
will.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to score a free ticket. I always try to get Dan to give me tickets. I don't like to pay for them.
You don't?
They're very expensive. Yeah. No. So I guess that's it for us for the day. Our show is done.
Yes. Thank you for coming
Thank you
by.
so much.
We have.